Ready to go now. And here is number 49. And he pumps it a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now at the plate, Carter. Gets under and pops it up. Drifts towards it. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Cooper McMurray. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball is outside. That pitch in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now number 18. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And now 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Check on the runner. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And delivers outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill, the lefty, Cade Fisher. What do you got on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Moss.
Number 18.
On the ground to third. Snow. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Dean West. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, number 47. Next pitch is outside. In the air, out towards left center. Corrals it, and there are 2 outs.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Top of the second, and here is Terrell.
The left fielder, number 19.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it. to be better than it actually was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cade Blue will hit next. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there. Barnett, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Eric Snow now at the plate. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Right side to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Roman Martin.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swinging a foul straight back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. This one in the air. Settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, A.J. Salgado. No score here in the second. Check swing, and he held up.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in for a strike, 2-2 now.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder. That's to third, and that one handled. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Here at Shibe Park, and now the shortstop, number 7.
Number 7.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Up the middle. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play. So now here's the DH, Eric Guevara. The wind of the pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman. Swings through that.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, number 43.
Number 43.
And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 on the way. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And now the catcher comes up to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Snow pulls it down, out, number 2. So the batting order turns over. Moss getting ready to hit. Breaking ball inside. The count now 2-2. That one missed. And that is low for ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Carter.
Number 45.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
High fly ball out to left field, and there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
4th inning underway, no score. That one off the mark. Full count, 3-2. To the right side. Tosses to first. And there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that's down and away. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, number 47.
Number 47.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's the shortstop. That one missing inside. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes,
Now
may
it's
see
3-2.
some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the third baseman, Roman Martin. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 on, 1 out. Salgado digs in now. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
So bases all loaded up, and now the right fielder. And there's a curve through for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. Nope.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Now it's the second baseman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs. Inside, just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
1 ball,
charge it.
2 strikes.
Crazy.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, Terrell. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now, Cade Blue.
That's out.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That misses. Full count now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Now, here is Eric Snow. Here's a 1-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Number 7.
Terrell off of first with 2 away. That's in there. And it's 1 and 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some link.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Johnston.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Moss.
Number 18.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. 1 down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Under it. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now the first baseman. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That
2
misses
balls,
the
1
zone,
strike.
and it's 2-1. And that one sliced foul. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Justin Lee.
Now pitching.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now
Leading off
Eric
for the
Guevara.
The designated hitter, Eric Guevara.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So now 1 and 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Carter, the next to hit.
Number 45.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, number 48.
Number 48.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be
ball,
forced to make a
2 strikes.
decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
He'll do it himself,
He's out.
and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
7.
So up next, Roman Martin. That's
2
inside.
balls, 1 strike.
That misses,
Ball 3.
and now 3-1.
It's a tough
3 balls,
pitch,
1
but
strike.
in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, A.J. Salgado.
Just
Ball,
missed.
touchdown.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Cooper McMurray.
McMurray.
Not
2
close
balls,
with
1
that
strike.
one, and it's 2-1. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. And here's the catcher.
Number 18.
Next
2-1.
pitch misses way outside. Hit in the air, center field. Salgado should have this one. Makes the grab, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Terrell.
Now batting, number 19.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off
1
balance
ball,
as well.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the right fielder, Cade Blue. Fly ball center field. Salgado coming on. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Here at Shibe Park, and now the right fielder, number 15.
Number 15.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, number 43. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses the
ball
zone, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Now batting.
Here's the
32.
catcher. Next pitch is inside. And the count is 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Number 18.
So now the DH spot, Moss. And the next pitch is way outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-1. Out towards right center field. Blue on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So digging in,
Now
Dean
back,
West.
left fielder, Dean West.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now back.
And now the first baseman.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
This one in the air, center field, Carter. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 25.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Eric Snow now at the plate.
The third baseman, Eric Snow.
The 2-1. That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Number 7.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Stepping in, Eric Guevara.
Eric Guevara.
Two outs. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Now pitching.
Number 28 gets
Number
handed the rock
28.
out of the pen. Now it's the shortstop.
For North Carolina, the shortstop, number 48.
That's down and in.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, stay with it.
That to right. Great effort, but it gets down.
The third baseman, number 7.
Roman Martin will hit next.
Martin.
Runner on the go. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add on. It's 4-0. A.J. Salgado getting ready to hit. The 1-1. And that's outside.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
2-1 now. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that just misses. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the right fielder. Now one missed. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, number 3.
Now it's the second baseman. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, number 49. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Carter, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Misses outside, and the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Cooper McMurray digs in now. Next pitch is downstairs. This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. Barnett with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.